Welcome back to yet another book review. This is episode 19, and today I'm reviewing this book, Your AI Survival Guide by author Saul Rashidi. And she's a Forbes AI visionary, leader, and 21st century maverick. Basically, one of the biggest leaders in AI out there. Now, for my LinkedIn people, hello. And if you're on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. And again, if you're on YouTube, come and connect with me right here on LinkedIn. I'm always looking for great connections. Now, this book is written with leaders in mind, or maybe in my case, people who want to lead or at least understand AI. So you really don't need to be a technologist or a rocket scientist to lead in AI. You just need to know how to make things happen. Now, Saul Rashidi isn't a programmer by trade or even a researcher. She's a leader, somebody who takes the time to understand the process, understand the organization, ask the right questions, and make it work for your business. And the book is not for AI engineers building the next foundation model. It's for the rest of us. Leaders, management, curious professionals just like you and me, and people who want to drive AI adoption inside our companies without getting lost in all the tech stuff. Although a lot of the concepts are explained in the book very adequately, so you can understand if you're missing a few things. So here are a few key takeaways. You don't have to be technical. You can be rogue. And the author introduces the concept of the, quote, rogue executive. Rogue isn't about breaking rules. It's about perseverance in the face of resistance. So yes, you do need IQ, but you also need EQ, business intelligence, social intelligence. And your job is not to understand AI, though obviously understanding the use case does matter. It's to communicate the value and get others to buy into it. You need that culture to buy into it. Without that readiness, AI isn't going to work. It's not going to stick. The second thing is that the first wins aren't about AI. They're about change. And many AI projects fail not because of that technology, but because of people. So early on, your real challenge will be team alignment, cross-department cooperation, and overcoming fear of change. Sometimes the first step to AI success is making the organizational changes that will promote AI adoption and make it possible. The next point is that there's 5 starter steps for AI success. And it's a very straightforward entry plan. First, ask why. Define the problem that you're solving. Second, develop an AI strategy, tie it into business goals. Think simple, start small, and scale later. An example is just like a minimum viable product. Make sure it works, and then improve. Choose the right tech partners. Is it a full-blown implementation or just something you can get off the internet? Evaluate readiness like a consultant. And one of my favorite parts is the readiness assessment chapter. The author walks you through questionnaires, and a lot of them too, but they score your organization. You need to know what's going on. And they score it on culture, data, technology, leadership approach, and willingness to adapt. So even if you're just curious about AI, this exercise alone will make you think like a consultant. And it'll help you uncover the roadblocks that you didn't know were there, but there are. And finally, the 5th point here, people make or break your AI journey. The wrong people is going to give you the wrong outcomes. So you'll encounter 10 AI archetypes in organizations, some of them allies, some of them blockers. And the author stresses finding those who are willing to learn, even if they lack experience, and putting them on your transition team. Of course, if they're willing and have the knowledge and experience, that's even much better. But remember, fear is often the biggest enemy. Fear of job loss, fear of change. So reframe the AI as a productivity booster, a companion, not a job killer. Now, always keep a human in the loop. AI is powerful, very much so, but it's not a decision maker with moral judgment. So there's an outline for principles of responsible AI, and that includes transparency, accountability, fairness, privacy, inclusiveness, and diversity and non-discrimination. These aren't just ethics that you need, they're safeguards. This is going to protect both your company and the people affected by AI decisions. You need to make sure that you're having the right data in there. And we are at the AI tipping point, so you need to get AI literate right now. Three forces are converging: exploding amounts of data, huge amounts, increasingly powerful models. Even today, we have ChatGPT 5, and rapidly increasing computing power, like computing power that's on the horizon, like quantum power. It's reshaping every industry and, yes, every role, just as the internet did. So you have two options: adapt and learn, or get left behind. That doesn't mean you have to be a super programmer, but becoming AI literate is no longer optional for you and your company. Your future employability depends on it. And I appreciate this book is both practical and really accessible. Rashidi gives you enough AI knowledge to be credible in conversations, but really focuses on how to lead change, evaluate readiness, and choose the right people. The readiness scoring tools in the AI archetype section alone are worth the read. So who should be reading this book? Obviously you and I, but leaders in companies considering AI initiatives, department heads who need to sell AI internally, and professionals, like me and you, of course, who want to upskill into AI strategy roles, or just understand what's going on. So even if you're just AI curious, this book will help you understand where your company stands and how to move forward. Now, of course, you can grab this AI Survival Guide on Amazon. My link is below. Or support your local bookstore if you can find it there. And as an Amazon affiliate, you pay nothing more and get to help this channel and my book addiction. It's a serious thing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I would love to connect with you right here on LinkedIn, or you can just follow and share here on YouTube, two channels. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of yet another book review.